Friday, May 20th. We're finally away from
Where are your sunglasses? Did you
our
bring
winter
them
storage
from
marina
Here, my bad. Okay.
and on our way to Norwich. First nice day we've had in a week. So we jumped it,
I'll go down.
said let's go.
That'd be nice, thank you.
Very little traffic on the river at this point. In fact, all the way down to Old Saybrook, 33 miles away, we saw very, very few boats. And it turned out to be a very nice day. The boat's dirty, but it seemed to be running fine. Sorry for the wind noise, but this section of the river was a little windy. And in about 2 hours we were in Old Saybrook. It's one of the few boats we saw going by Old Saybrook Inlet. There's the lighthouse, Old Saybrook Point. If you're watching this on a big monitor, you can see that's the north shore of Long Island over there, about 10 miles. And while it was a little overcast, visibility was pretty good. And the sun came out a bit later in our trip. We're going to turn to the left, that's east, and go out about a mile and a half into the Sound. Run 14 miles to New London. And turns out it was a really nice ride. One of the nicest we've had in the last few years. You can see the seas were 1 foot or less, exactly as promised. Those little white caps are from the Old Saybrook Bar. That's just shallow water that builds up outside of the inlet. Doesn't mean anything to us. So we turned and had one of the best rides of the last couple of years, at least. And a while later, we were in New London. It's an electric boat on the right. Gold Star Bridge ahead of us. It's 13 miles from here to Norwich, where we tie up our boat. We saw one Coast Guard boat down here, and that was about it for the whole ride. Too bad. It turned out to be a beautiful day. And before you know it, here we are in Norwich. Down the little fairway that we have to run to get to our slip. Not too many boats in the water yet. Kind of surprising. Some of those boats on the left are probably there for winter storage in the water. Haven't left yet. Whack the engines back to an idle. Get ready to make our first docking of the year. Just about time to slip that port engine in reverse and slide into our dock. The dockmaster Mike and one of his assistants were waiting for us. Let's just hope that every time I dock the Old Girl this summer. It goes in as easily as this one.
I don't remember that happening.
The boat's pretty dirty from storage, but we're going to get down there and clean it up next weekend. I think it's about time to shut those engines off and get started.